All right, Matt, thank you. Firefighters in rural Hill County will ask voters this spring for more tax money to buy new equipment. They call their current situation serious and say they need help. Dennis Turner shows us what many of them have to deal with and what it might take to convince voters to chip in.
Every time James Watland puts on his fire gear, he takes a bit of a risk. You see, his gear doesn't exactly fit right. It gets worse. Some of his fellow firefighters use gear that's past its expiration date, meaning it doesn't provide the same protection as newer gear.
It's got a date for a reason, and I don't really want to test it any more than I have to.
So that's why the leaders of the Hill County Emergency Services District 1 want voters to approve a hike in their property taxes by 10 cents in the May election. Voters like Eileen Winter, though, remain skeptical about higher taxes.
I'm not pleased. We're retired on fixed incomes.
But District President Clarence Presley says firefighters simply can't or shouldn't use some of the gear because of coats with holes in them and air bottles that have outlived their usefulness. So he and the board have offered voters a deal.
But we really don't want to go to 10 cents right now. We have passed a resolution saying if the taxpayers will grant us the tax increase, we have guaranteed that we will stay at 6 cents or less for the next 2 years.
He says the improvements should provide other benefits for all. Presley says with better equipment, the 16 fire departments in rural Hill County can get lower fire ratings, and that can translate into lower insurance premiums for homeowners. Meantime, the volunteer firefighters in Hill County say they'll stay dedicated, but a little more careful.
Still go to the calls and we'll do what we got to do, but we rely on this equipment to keep us safe.
And that's given even the most skeptical voter something to think about.
If I can see proof from another county or something, I'll be glad to look at it and possibly vote for it.
Because she realizes keeping the firefighters safer could keep her safer too. In Hill County, Dennis Turner, Central Texas News Now.
The referendum will appear on the May 4th ballot. Well, the water